Welcome back in, everybody. This is Drew, the Smash Does Smash here. Just welcoming you back to episode 2 here of Colorado Buffs Dynasty. Um, I already did the recruiting for this week, and I'm not going to take you guys through recruiting every single week, but we will have regular updates for those there. But real quick, we're going to go through the conference outlook. To be expected, we are projected to finish last here in the Pac-12 South. So hopefully we can exceed those expectations and definitely put a better foot forward for the University of Colorado. Dive into the Heisman watch here. Still looks to be broken there because I don't think any of those guys will end up winning the thing. Real quick, we're going to dive in here to show you guys. I'm going to make this. We'll go 8-minute quarters. Um, but yeah, speed threshold 10 8-minute quarters. And then here are our sliders with the Heisman difficulty. Again, going to be quite the challenge for us throughout this dynasty. But with that, again, we're going to keep things quick. We're going to get moving here into the game. With that, we kickstart week 1 off against Colorado State. As far as jerseys going to go, we're going to go with a kind of Oakland Raider-esque type 5 here of the gray on white on gray. Um, and then, yeah, we'll just go with the all black cleats. And we will get right into the game for today. Um, Again, welcome back in. Make sure to like and subscribe the video as well as the channel. The more we can grow, the more content I can easily put out for you guys. We do have the overall edge on everything here. With that, let's get it going here. Real quick, let me pull something up here because I don't know that this is working correctly. Um, Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But here we go. We're playing it. Looks to be beautiful Mile High Stadium. As we are getting the kickoff underway. Let me check here. I'm just getting static on my end, so I want to check the volume control for you guys. That's good. Everything looks good there. Yeah, we're just gonna turn those off. Um, Sorry, that is very annoying. So let me check. Could be this stadium that they put in the game, possibly. Since yeah, we are at Sports Authority. Yeah, for this game, I'm just gonna turn all those things off as far as sound goes. Just because, yeah, I don't think with this stadium in particular uh, works very well since they I believe, imported this stadium from a Madden game. So with that, the sounds and stuff could be misfunctioning. So with that, no crowd volume or anything on this game. So my apologies for that. And we'll get into it though. So we'll start with the first drive of the game here. We'll hit Russell for a quick 4-yard gain. And look to continue to pick it up. Here on 2nd and 6, we're going to look to go a little option read. We're going to pull that. Lewis got a little bit of space, and he runs up the middle and fumbles. And Colorado State will recover here. So after the turnover, we're going to go into the quick sim there, and Colorado State looks to get a touchdown on that drive. So with the series, kind of like I alluded to, we're going to be looking to pick up the pace of games. So at times we will be super simming offense as well as defense. But RJ Sneed, big 32-yard pickup on the screen pass there from Brandon Lewis. So anyway, back to what I was saying is we're going to be super simming some offense, some defense, help move the pace of the Dynasty along, and keep things moving forward in a positive direction. Don't want to bore you guys with too much gameplay. I know at times on the longer videos it can be a little bit of a bore. So, but with that huge pickup, and we're moving the ball right down the field on this drive, as we'll get Penry on a what looked to be a legal offensive lineman downfield, but they do not call that. So, but we're here in the red zone, ball on the 8, second down and 5 for Brandon Lewis and the Buffs offense, as they'll give it to Fontenot, and he'll pound it in, 8-yard touchdown run, touchdown Buffs, as Colorado will tie the game here. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to keep on playing this next round of defense. So we'll do the kickoff and everything like that, as Utah gets a huge win. And Becker on the ensuing kickoff boots it deep, and that will be a touchback out of the back of the end zone for Colorado. And now we will see the Buffs defense come out onto the field and see what we can look to do there. So we're going to look to play a little cover 3 here. We're going to flip it, as Millen will keep it, and we hit stick him out into the open field, and Clay Millen gets a 19-yard gain. This is complete fucking horseshit. Should have fucked him up pretty good there. But yeah, they pick up 19 yards instead. So Colorado State moving the ball a little bit, as they'll give it to Ajon Vivens, who picks up 9 there on what looks to be his second carry for a 2nd and 1 for the Colorado State Rams. Defense got to pick it up, as number 1 tries to get a little bit of a jump start there, and they'll pick up 11 there, Ajon Vivens. So defense got to play a little bit better. Offense moved the ball pretty well there right down the field, so we just got to pick it up defensively here. As they'll run a little triple option, and we're right there. It takes quite a few to get them down, but we do get them down nonetheless. So yeah, 2nd down and 8, as we need to continue to try and push it here, as they'll run a little motion, and he's there. Perry wraps him up for a big tackle. So 6-yard gain, 3rd down and 2 for the Rams here on the 28 roughly yard line, as we got to get a big stop here to prevent them from hopefully trying to force them to kick a field goal. So, and Vivens runs through the guy, gets just enough for the 1st down, but is that Ajon Vivens down on the field? Would be a huge loss for Colorado State if he is, which he is out of the game right now, as they'll run a little counter play. And number 7, I don't know what your name is, Marvin Ham, going ham. Big play in the backfield. Great job, Marvin. As those are the type of plays that we need to continue to try and see from our defense here, especially. Perry, big hit on Clay Millen, as he will stop him cold. Third and very long for the Rams is we're going to just stay in our we're going to just rush three and look to drop 8 here in coverage. Is he still fucking gets open? Torrey Horton, 18-yard reception on the Clay Millen pass, just roasting number 10. Sorry, I'm still getting familiar with the names of our players here. But yeah, we gotta try and do a little bit better there, none to say. Nonetheless, Woods makes a tackle after Arkin kind of just carries him for 10. Oh boy, it's going to be a long season. But yeah, if Colorado State nonetheless is moving the ball like this against us, it's going to not be a lot of fun. As they'll run it out there. Woods, get out there! And he slows him down enough for Morrow to pick up 2, but not get into the end zone. Gonna need a big time stop as Vivens is out for the remainder of the game with a concussion. So we'll luckily get a little bit of help from that injury. But we wish Ajon Vivens a speedy recovery from that. But as Clay Millen finds Tanner Arkin in the back of the end zone, wide open, touchdown, Colorado State. And the extra point will be up and good. So Colorado State takes a 14-7 lead over the Buffs. And we are going to simulate our offensive drive here, and we go down and get a touchdown. So job well done there. We're going to go ahead and simulate defense here as well as we get a stop, and we're going to hop back in on offense here. See if we can try and take the lead from Colorado State here. So we'll run triple option right, and Lewis has space, and he'll pick up 7 there. Didn't want to go with the pitch. Thought we could maybe find a little bit more space there with Lewis. But we'll take it, and we'll go hurry up and give it to Fontenot, who's brought down awkwardly, possibly a face mask here on the Rams, and that it will be. So first down, and we'll add on 15 yards at the end of that run for us here, as that's a big time penalty. So we're going to come out in a little different of a formation here. 2 tight end set, 22 or 12 personnel, I should say. As we're going to drop back to pass, and we'll find Caleb Foria for a 5-yard pickup. And we're moving on offense here a little bit. So you'll love to see it. Anytime the Buffaloes are moving the rock, you'll love to see it. But Brady Russell on a catch and grab from Lewis for 19. So great throw by Lewis, right on the money. And Colorado moving the ball. And Lewis takes the snap, read option, reads it, and he will bounce off a wimpy tackler, and Brandon Lewis in for a 9-yard touchdown run for Colorado. As we'll just go into the Super Sim here, and the defense gets a fumble recovery, and the offense comes down, kicks a field goal, and we're going to jump in here on defense. And got about 4 minutes till the half. 23-14 Colorado with the early lead here, as they'll give it to Morrow, and Perry comes up with a huge tackle for a 0-yard gain for Colorado State. So interesting game here to start off. Both offenses been able to effectively move the ball and get some points on the board. But yeah, defense for us has made just enough plays to put us in a position to continually keep moving forward here. So intrigued to see if we can keep that up. As Samato too slow a little bit to get out there fast enough, but we'll get a stop after a 5 yard gain. Rams pick up a first down for Colorado State. So um, with that though, we are continuing to battle. As they'll run a counter, and Lewis, big time tackle for a 3 yard loss. Way to come up and fill there, Isaiah. But Ham forcing him to bounce it with the early pressure that he brought off the edge there. So very pleased with how Ham has performed here to start the game. Intrigued to see how that continues, but so we'll get out there and rally to stop Morrow for a 0 yard run, and they're going to come out here and look to pass on 3rd and 13. Hopefully we can generate some pressure with our 3-man pass rush. We're going to drop 8. And Perry, big tackle for a 4th and 6. And we'll return this punt and play offense here as we're going to call timeout, stop that clock from running. So that way we can try and run a 2-minute drill to get this game, try and get it to a 30-14 score before the half, and put us in a good position for the second half. So Smith back to return, and he will get the edge, and he'll pick up 15 on the return. Great return by Dion Smith, and we have a 1:48 to work with here. And we're going to start out with a little double screen action to start the drive. Hopefully Penry and Foria can pick up some blocks for us. And Snead out there, he's got some room. Gets a 9-yard gain for Colorado. So we will continue to keep it rolling here. So Brandon Lewis looked really great here in the first half for the most part, as he'll just dump it off to Foria, pick up 6 in the first down, and Foria is a little shaken up there. Don't love to see that, but yeah, hopefully he'll be back here in the game here shortly. Hopefully right after the half, but Brandon Lewis he has Arias wide open, and he drops it, unfortunately. So, yeah, with that, we just got to keep playing some Colorado Buffs football. We are very much a running gun type of team when we have to be, but right now we are just looking to move the balls. We got Penry, who gets a big 17-yard gain. Chase Penry, great catch and run to move the chains there. And we got a 1:10 left to go here in the half as we're trying to pick up some more points. So Lewis back, he'll hit Snead on the screen. Snead's got space. He might go all the way. Touchdown, R.J. Snead, 30. Oh, geez, I'm getting too excited over here, guys. R.J. Snead on the screen pass. We'll take that the rest of the way, and we will take that into the half as we take a 31-14 lead for the Buffs as we kickstart off here the second half. As Colorado State will start with the ball. Hopefully our defense can look to come up with a stop here as Perry sheds and will stop Morrow after a gain of 7. And yeah, we just are continuing to move along here. The defense has played fairly well. Offense has seemed virtually unstoppable at times here to start. So, as we get Millen, he puts the ball on the ground, and Colorado State picks it up, but Semedo, I think that's how you say it, gets a hold of Millen and forces the fumble. So we got a 3rd and 8 as Faria will be out for the remainder of this game as well with a concussion. So as they will look to throw a screen, and they got the blocking set up perfectly. Make a tackle as Morrow picks up 12. Was not expecting the screen there, but good play call by Colorado State there. So with that, we shall see. Is they'll come out and they'll find Stovall wide open. He breaks a tackle and he springs it, and Perry tries to trip him up, but Melquan Stovall, 43-yard gain there for the Rams. Great play call, way to get open. Millen hits him on the run, and he's able to make some guys miss and pick up those extra yards. Is now Colorado State inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. As Millen will drop back, he starts to run. Perry dives and misses. As Stryker will bring him down at the 2, picking up an 18-yard gain. So, with that, Colorado State very much in the red zone here. We got to try and make a stop. We're going to bring some pressure. And Taylor gets stiff-armed in the next fucking week by Avery Morrow. Oh boy. You gotta make that tackle for loss there, unfortunately. But Taylor unable to do it. And our defense trying to make a play stuffs Gary Williams for a 1-yard loss. Great tackle there by number 10. So we will hopefully get another stop. Ball back at the 3-yard line here. Surprised Colorado State has not even attempted to run the rock yet. As we spoke too soon, as Millen tries to get in, and he will lose a yard, and that will bring up 4th and goal, as Colorado State will just try and kick the field goal here. So snap, and the kick is up and good. 30-17, Colorado leads today. With the way game's going, we're going to just simulate offense, and the offense goes down, scores again, so we got a 37-17 lead for the Buffs defense. So we'll play another possession here on defense. As they'll give it tomorrow, and we will come up and fill Reed. Big tackle. And that clock is running. So Colorado State trying to move the ball here still. As they'll run a speed option left, and Millen breaks a tackle, tries to then cut it back up the middle, and only picks up 1, as we got a 3rd down and 4 for Colorado State, as we will try and get a stop. We run man coverage. Pick that, Taylor. He drops it, but brings up 4th down. Great stop by the Buffs defense, as Colorado State will now go ahead and punt. And we have Smith back to return. So, big boom. We're just going to fair catch this, let the offense take over at the 35. So, not a super great punt, but does flip the field. And with how our offense been playing, we're just going to simulate it. We're also going to simulate the defense here, as they'll go down and score. Offense will be simulated again. They go down and put up another touchdown. Defense holds out on the Colorado State drive. We move the ball a little bit, attempt a field goal, no good. And yeah, that's going to be the ball game. So Colorado State ends up getting its first victory of the season against Colorado State, winning the Colorado Showdown against Colorado State. This will be a rivalry game we have on the schedule every single season. But yeah, big time win to start our career at Colorado. and the Buffs will be 1-0 there. So, um, a little bit of an easier first game. Expect to win that every single time, but yeah, these games are going to be a bit of a challenge, and not having control all the time is going to be a bit of a challenge. But 44-24 final score, Buffs take it. So with that, we will get back in there. Games around the country. Nebraska, big time win over Wyoming, 18-10. You got Iowa State beating FCS Midwest. Purdue takes down Cincinnati 31-17. Tennessee in that high-powered offense 45-6 over an FCS school. Iowa beats Northern Illinois, and Bama beats Virginia Tech. So looking back at the stats here, we had 22 first downs, 200 rushing yards, 319 through the air, one turnover, and we had 16 minutes of possession. Offensive player of the game, Brandon Lewis played extremely well. 19 for 27, 319 yards, had 17 carries, 74 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Josh Semedo, 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, a sack, and a forced fumble. So, again, big time win for Colorado. Start season 1-0. So, with that, that is episode 2, Colorado Buffs. CFB Revamped Dynasty. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's grow this thing, baby. Again, my apologies for the technical difficulties with our previous series that we've had with Georgia State, as well as the Nebraska dynasties. But Colorado State Buffaloes dynasty is here to stay. Tune in, get invested, and again, we'll bring you an update on recruiting most likely here over the next couple weeks. So I want to dive into it, get things going there, and then we'll get you guys introduced, and then we'll also do some dedicated recruiting episodes. So with that, let me know how you like the format of the series now that you've seen the Colorado State game. Do that down in the comments. And again, till next time, episode 3, we're taking on the Cornhuskers. Heated rivalry with Colorado. So make sure that you stay tuned, and we'll see you for the next one. Again, God bless, and have a great one. Later, guys.